There we go. Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing today? I'm very sorry about yesterday again. But welcome today. I am staring at my calendar so I don't get this wrong. Welcome to day 27 and 28 of Vlogmas. I'm going to put this out kind of in the middle of the night, so you are going to have a day 29 still before I go to work because I'm still working on things. I had some presents and some happy mail to go through tonight, so I thought I would do that tonight. I thought I would sit in my yarn room real quick, and I have one of my Halloween candles. This one is actually from Bella. Hi, Bella. As you all probably know, Miss Bella from Bella's Crochet Gifts. And like the ambiance of the Halloween spirit that's always pretty much with me. Not even pretty much, it's always with me. Despite the fact that it's December and starting to get cold again. I'm cold anyway. Like, it's been not December weather, at least not December weather in my corner of the world. In my little corner of Michigan, we didn't have a white Christmas. It's been quite warm for December, almost January. We got rain tonight, actually. Like, I called it a cold rain, and I mean, I think that's accurate. It's been a cold rain. Like, temperature wise, it's like low 40s, I think, which isn't cold for Christmas time, New Year's time at all. But for me personally, that's cold. Like, just because I'm cold all the time. So like, it's not cold, you know, but I'm cold. I'm a cold individual, so it's cold for me. That was a tangent I didn't expect to go off on anyway, but yeah, it is more like late fall weather. It's not, I wouldn't call it middle of winter type of weather, or even beginning of winter type of weather, but here we are. And I'm not going to complain. If winter lasts like this, I'm not complaining. Yeah, so here we are. I got, as far as stuff at home done, I got virtually nothing done today. My plan is tonight to do crocheting work so that I have day 29 stuff for you before I go to work. But like, my plan had been start to clean out the yarn room today. Not like clean it out, but I'm saying like clean it up, and move things around, because I want to move some yarn from this room upstairs where I've already made room upstairs, and just, you know, stuff that I've talked about before. Nothing like crazy or anything like that. And put my advent calendar away. I actually had another thought besides putting it in my project bag, which I saw Erin from Crafting Kitty had taken her advent and put it like on a string. So I actually considered I might do that, and like I'm gonna pick a random bag. Like, Bella had, like, Steve was the inspiration for this one, and this is the Steve sticker, and it was like day 24. So what I considered doing, honestly, I know this is like above and beyond a little crazy, but I thought about cutting out the Steve sticker and keeping it on the paper so that it's a little like thicker, and then on the other side put it, like, keeping the 24 and like pasting them or whatever, you know, taping them, whatever, connecting them all together so it's like a thick tag, and then putting the tag on the yarn so that it is tagged so I know what day it is, and then putting the yarn on the string like Erin did, just to have them all in order and to have the inspirational picture type thing there. And then that way the tag is obviously bigger here and would just have a number on the back, so I had a little space so that if I thought of, like, I don't know, a little clever name or something, I could put it on there if I wanted to. I don't know. Anyway, I don't have to have the name on there, but it's there for the option. So I thought I might display it like that until I use it. I like that idea. But that would also start to clean up my table in front of me. And like, I want to put away, like, this is one of my gifts from Colleen, and I want to put it with my other Ferris wheel yarn because I also have a Ferris wheel project in mind for the new year. I have a lot of things that I want to do for the new year coming. Like, if I haven't said it yet, let's just spill the beans for a few minutes here, right? Let's talk. Let's dish. So Bella and Samantha and I decided, because I did bring it up with you guys, and multiple people had wanted us to continue with the movie marquee. We decided to do it again. So we're going to do it again. Like, we've already got the movies planned out. And there is one lovely lady who is going to be, I'm not going to give that part away. I'm not going to give that part away. Shut up, Heather. If I edited, I would edit that out because of my big mouth. But anyway, there's an extra special thing going on with it, and I'll leave that alone for right now. But we're going to be doing it anyway, and we have everything like planned out as far as like what movies are in the pool to be drawn from and everything else. What I don't have planned yet, and I only have a few days left, guys, is like what type of project, like either am I going to do a big project and do month by month and join it like I have this year, which, by the way, I'm well aware that I ended the year on a bad note, and I haven't done any updates for the month because you all know I've been mitten paloozing and busy with everything else, and as I should have predicted for myself, everything got away from me. So this movie marquee project is going to be moving with me into the next year. I'm not going to let it go because pretty much everything else is done and just needs to be joined together. And it's like, I feel like my vision is going to be awesome. It's going to be wonky still because I'm not blocking any of the tiles, but it's going to be awesome. I'm very excited about it. So I'm not going to like let it go, but it isn't going to be done by like New Year's Eve. For certain, it's not going to. I am a little disappointed with myself for not planning out like my whole Christmas present thing better so that I could have just had the month to work on my movie marquee thing. But that hindsight is helping me decide from here out, like, do I want to take it, like Samantha and I were talking about, you know, do we want to take it really easy and do stuff like granny squares and make a granny square blanket for next year, like a blanket out of multiple granny squares for the month? If I do that, I already feel like I'm going to put like a little flare into each granny square and just try to make them the same size. And that will be the stress point for me, is like different designs have to be the same size or close to the same size. But it is an idea. Or like, am I going to do what I did the first year that I did the movie marquee with Sandy from Crochet Canada, which was I did a blanket every month, and almost every month I finished. I think there's one month that I did not finish that I actually need to complete still. And it's almost done. It's almost done also. But like, so I feel like I had a greater success rate, surprisingly, doing full-on blankets per month than I did doing these tiles. So would it be better to do a project a month? Probably in the form of a blanket? I don't know. And I only have a few days to really decide. Really, you know. I don't know, you guys. Like, I like the idea of doing, what I'm thinking is deciding to do a full blanket project. And the blanket could be any size I end up doing, even down to something like a small, like a mat size, because the pet charity that I wanted to work with this year. That does take crocheted blankets, and they have cats and everything else. I'm kind of thinking of using my movie marquee inspiration for them. And they're going to need kitten and cat, blanket and mats and things all the way up to big dog ones. So whatever I get done, and it'll be for an animal of that size. And that's what I'm kind of thinking. I think that would be like some stress-freeness. I think that if anybody wanted to join in with that and send them, I'm not making it like an official thing. All I'm saying is if anybody did want to and send them this way, I would be able to take them all at one time when I take mine, because then I'd have like an end date, in mind, and collect them all by then and just take them all by then, So that seems like a good idea. And then I might also do like a certain amount of squares, and make a blanket for myself as like a keepsake for the movie marquee, because the squares part doesn't seem like it would be very stressful at all, especially if they're just regular granny squares. So I could add to the, like, this yarn came from this blanket, and, just like an added memory. That kind of sounds like it might be a good idea. And that part I was just kind of thinking out loud, adding to. I don't know. Accepting thoughts on the matter. But I only have a few days, so I have to figure that out. Yeah, so movie marquee is a go. There is going to be one more month for sure, which is January, of the Great Fiber Cake Off. Speaking of plans, because I started it a month late into the year, this year, 2023. So I had said from the beginning there would be, because I wanted to make it a year-long thing, right? Do you guys who participate in it like it? Are you finding it helpful in your clearing out cake goals, or what have you, like sparsing down your collection? Are you finding it helpful? Would you like it to continue? I'm all for it. In fact, I would like to participate more in my own Great Fiber Cake Offness. I did like for a month or so and then didn't. Partly because I feel like I've had no time this year. I feel like these tiles that I don't want to blame the movie marquee tile choice on anything, but I do feel like I feel like I started out the first tile or two, I was like, oh my gosh, these are done so fast. They're done so fast, you guys, that I'm afraid I'll have them done in the first week and then have nothing to show, and I'm so fast at them. But I don't know if it's because I'm busier as the year goes by. I don't know if the repetitiveness just got to me, but I don't see why that would be because of things like granny squares. I can make granny squares for like the rest of my life, and I probably would never get sick of it. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's repetitive and yet I still have to read the pattern or watch the video, because it is, you know, really like each row is different. I don't know if it's because when I took it upon myself to rectangle out the edges, it was less than perfect in my eyes, so I'm less than happy that, you know, as I thought it would be. But I seem to drag on with it to the point that I haven't finished fully in you know, some months I have not fully finished. At least not on time. Like I think now I have. No, there's still a month back that I hadn't finished, that I need to finish. And then I need to finish this month's. I don't know if it's a little bit, like I am disappointed in, I wish I had designed them to come out more perfectly rectangular. But I really do believe that once they're sewn together, or crocheted together, that it will look okay. Like I'm not, just lying or whatever, or false hoping it or whatever. I really do think that they will be okay, but there's that in-between doubt or disappointment in myself a little bit, so I definitely don't want to do that as the project. But I was just throwing out some random thoughts. Movie marquee is a go. What do you think about the Great Fiber Cake-Off? Are you down for another year? Even though I get behind giving out the prizes sometimes. As long as you don't mind the prizes being behind a little bit, I have always gotten them out. And I definitely still have more semi-fabulous prizes to go. But anyway, I guess just let me know your thoughts below if you don't mind. And I did say that this video in particular was about presents and Happy Mail. So the present I wanted to show you, my little brother Cameron, if you are familiar with him, he is from my job. That's where I met him, and it's a really long story behind why we call each other big sister and little brother, but he's forever now been my little brother. So for Christmas, I made him mittens. He loves them too. He wears them. I'm so happy about that. I don't know if you're aware. Well, you know that I collect Stranger Things Funko Pops. Can I get my finger to line up? Oh, goodness. I'm having difficulty. There we go. The other hand wasn't working. Otis! Sorry, I did not mean to yell. I'm just probably really loud with my mic, but Otis was like banging on the door out there. Anyway, you know that me and my Stranger Things Funkos. Well, now my Stranger Things Funkos have a friend. Did you know that you can Funko yourself? Because Cameron made me. I know there's going to be a ring light glare. I'm sorry. That's Heather. And for the accessories, he had said, like, there's my phone that I always have on me. And I think that's a backpack, but that's my crochet bag. And then he had asked me for pictures of Otis and Maverick so that he could do his best they're laying down on the job, but that's an Otis dog and that's a Maverick dog. Maverick's backwards, so you can see his little face because he's not laying down. Look at him. Isn't that cute? And yeah, there's the printed Heather. And she's number 1. There are millions of ways to create a pop, but only one you. You are one of one. Isn't that cute, you guys? I love it. And I know Cameron watches pretty much all of my videos, and I love you for that, by the way, little brother. So thank you again. I love my Funko Pop. She's probably going to... See, I have Stranger Things Funkos upstairs in my yarn room and downstairs, so I'm not sure where she's going to find a home. To be determined. You may see her back here, or she may be upstairs. To be determined. But that's what I got from Cameron. And I got a little bit of Happy Mail. I got 2 cards. I think I have a 3rd card at the post office. I'm just going to open this to show you while I'm talking. But I did not make it to the post office today. Damon and I went grocery shopping, and Damon promised me he was going to be up in time to go. And then I waited for him, and I waited, and I waited, and no Damon. So I did not make it to the post office. So this, let me pull the card out because I already ripped the envelope a little much. And I see I'm almost out of time because I've got dinner in the oven also. This is from my friend Kay, from Kay's Crochet Haven. It says, "A Merry Christmas," and there is Santa Claus or Father Christmas or Saint Nicholas, whatever you want to call him. Wishing you much merriness and joy this Christmas. Blessed Yule. Merry Christmas. Love, Kay from Kay's Crochet Haven. So thank you, Kay. I have been awful. I have not sent out any cards. I meant to do it for New Year's and I still haven't. I'm awful. Let me be careful not to rip this. I'm opening my second card. I see glitter. I love glitter. This one came with a little paw on there. Isn't that cute with the Christmas lights? I love it. Let me show you. Look at all the glitter and it says Merry Christmas. Isn't that beautiful? I love glitter. I can't send out Christmas cards unless there's glitter. May your holiday season be warm with joy and your new year bright with promise. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Thomas and Tina James. Thank you, Tina. I knew that was from you. I mean, I should have known anyway because it's on the label on the back, but I knew once I saw it was here. I'm not showing any address besides my P.O. box. It was stamped North Dallas right there, and I was like, I bet that's from Tina. So thank you so much. Those are beautiful cards from both of you guys. I love them. And real quick, because my timer just went off. That's what I was doing, poking my finger at you guys. I'm sorry. I also got this Amazon package that I think is the third mystery where was it from Stephanie. But I will open it with you guys real quick. And then I better get out there before I burn our dinner. It is, I'm pretty sure. Make sure there's no note. No note. Because I believe she said already that she was sending these. Oh my gosh. Jerky? I didn't even know this was a thing. So, Stephanie is, we got the name thing figured out. You guys would know her as Minnie Mal here on YouTube. She sent for the boys. Otis, I'll be right there. Otis is like, Mom, dinner. Hurry up. She sent some Kong toys that I opened up and the spray stuff for inside of them. Just because, like, well, Maverick was sick and, you know, the boys were just stressed out and everything. It was just so sweet of her. And she said these were coming. She sent Kong jerky. That's so cool. I didn't know that was even a thing. And they have, like, cookie biscuits at my Meijer store that fit in there, along with the ones that I know you guys have seen me use for Maverick that are, like, these long stick things that go in there. But I didn't know they had jerky. For dogs, all natural. And that's what I love. This says chicken recipe. I love the Kong stuff because, like, I haven't seen any bad, like, recalls or anything bad with the Kong. I guess if there is, let me know, you guys. But yeah, it's a brand that I trust. Like them and Blue. I can't think of the name right now, but Blue with the Airedale. Why can't I think of it? It's Blue. There's a couple other blue brands. Blue Buffalo. I buy them Blue Buffalo a lot also for, like, treats and things like that. But anyway, I was trying to show you. The jerky goes into, that's the Kong treat that she got them too. And the jerky goes in there like that. Thank you so much. Fit your medium to extra large Kong. Ideal for in-between meal snacks. Bend to stuff. That's great. So it takes a good minute for them to try to get it out. And you can leave it sticking out for less of a challenge, or, like, basically poke it all the way in for more of a challenge. That's awesome. Grain-free, gluten-free. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Minnie Mal. All right. I'm going to leave this on that, and because it's a 25-minute video already anyway. And yeah, I'm going to go get dinner, and I'm going to get crocheting, and I have to work on my dailies for World of Warcraft too. I'm telling you, I got nothing done besides shopping today. All right, I love you guys so much, and I don't even have my stitch markers. We'll do 2 stitch markers tomorrow, okay? I promise I'll open them with Maverick with you guys before I go to work, all right? So I will talk to you soon. I love you guys. Bye.